Well, let's see if I can make this interesting. This is my testimony video. I grew up Roman Catholic. Uh, then high school years, I rebelled, started dabbling into Satanism after I got into heavy metal music. You know, Iron Maiden, Motley Crue, all of that. It's like, and then we moved to Okinawa. From there, I joined the Air Force and went to tech school in Mississippi. Uh, Drank all the time. Basically, became a alcoholic there. Uh, the way I the way I see it is Mississippi turned me into an alcoholic, and California turned me into a criminal because the drinking age was 21 there. But anyway, I went to California, and it's like God started working in my life. My first roommate, I guess God had a sense of humor, and He put a born again, tongue talking guy was my roommate, and it's like when I first got there, it's like I pulled out like a bottle of Yukon Jack and some other liquor, and he's like shook his head and says, "This is going to be fun." So it's like he talked me into going to church one day, and that was interesting. Being Roman Catholic, he never really went into a church of tongue talkers, and yeah, that just sort of like threw me for a loop. So I thought, okay, this is strange. So, but anyway, it's like that. I guess he continued praying because the still started working miracles in my life. Finally, he got me out of the military. And all of that, and it's like I went back to Georgia. My cousin, she was dating a Baptist kid, and talked me into going to church with them. So probably after a few weeks and everything, it was like I finally decided to go ahead and give my life to Jesus, because I knew I was in pretty bad shape, I guess. So I was like, all right. So I did, and it was like there was one woman there. It was like I guess she's seen the fire in me pretty much, and it's like she got me to the side. She's like, hey, I know I heard that you were like into Satanism and witchcraft and all that, or well, just Satanism back then. But it was like, she's like, have you ever went through a deliverance and received the baptism of the Holy Spirit? And I was like, no. So I went to her flower shop one day, and we actually did that. We went through a small deliverance, and I actually received the baptism of the Holy Spirit in the back of a flower shop. And that was pretty cool. So I was like, let's see, what else can I do? Yeah, after the fact, it was like years later, I found out how much God protected me and all that, because where I was in California was one of the two highest spots for Satanism in America. The Riverside, Redlands area, San Bernardino, the lower side down there. So I could never find a coven or a cult. So God protected me through all of that, and I saw that later and all that. So I was like, yeah, I was pretty good protect. Yeah, He protected me through His mercy and all of that. So, well, that's my testimony. That's a short version of it and everything. So there's probably a lot more detail I could go into, but that'll suffice for now. All right, thank you. Bye bye.